my gosh, it's so good to finally sit down and film a video for you guys. Straight off the bat, I want to completely and utterly apologise for my M.I.A.ness. University has gotten very busy very quickly. I have a lot of assignments due in very short amounts of time, but nonetheless I wanted to film a video for you guys, take a bit of a study break and film a haul. Now, Priceline seemed to drop a bit of a beauty this last week when they had 40% off all of their cosmetics, and this happened. Things got a little bit hectic to say the least, and I went a little bit crazy. I'm officially going to put myself on a makeup spending ban because I don't think I can afford anything else for the next 10 zillion years. I'm going to head straight into it because I have a good feeling that this is going to be a bit of a long one. So grab a tea, grab a coffee, maybe a bit of a bicky, and sit down and enjoy. Alrighty, so first bag I'm going to do is all of the makeup items. So this is the stuff that was on sale, and then I picked up a few other things that were not on sale but were in the next catalogue. So after the 2-day 40% off, they had like obviously their normal catalogue. So I picked up a few things there, but I will do the makeup first. Okay. First thing that I can see in the bag is the L'Oreal Base Magic Transforming Smoothing Primer. This is expensive. L'Oreal is ridiculously priced here in Australia, but I have heard wonderful, wonderful things. It looks like it's something high-end. I mean, I'll pop it out of the packet for you, and it's tiny. I was not expecting it to be so small, but hopefully good things come in small packages. It's a primer, goes underneath your makeup, hopefully will make my face smoother for application of foundation, and also will help my makeup last longer during the day. So I'm very excited to try this. I'm kind of still hunting for my holy grail primer, so maybe this will be it. The next thing I have is the Essence Silky Touch blush, and this is in 10 Adorable. I have had my eyes on this for a while now, and I don't know why I haven't purchased it before because Essence is already so cheap, but it's this gorgeous light pink colour, and I just think it'd be so perfect for like a really subtle makeup look. I think this would be really, really nice, and yeah, I've heard very good things about their blushes, so high expectations of this one. Staying along the blush sort of line, I also picked up a blush from Face of Australia, and this is in Hello Dolly. Now this is a bit more of a brighter Barbie pink, but again, I've heard quite good things about these blushes. The pigmentation is pretty good. I was kind of impressed, and I just think the packaging is so sleek on these. Like, I don't know, I'm a bit of a sucker for simplistic, clean-cut packaging. I really like this. Now, Face of Australia isn't a brand that I've really delved into before, so I thought why not pick up a few things and try it out. I mean, Face of Australia is already quite inexpensive as it is, but when I saw this on the stands, I couldn't believe it. It's the Face of Australia Loose Translucent Powder. Now, if you've been on YouTube, you will know that Lauren Curtis, or Lauren Beauty here on YouTube, is constantly raving about this, and no matter which Priceline I go to, it is always, without fail, sold out. And honestly, it was like a light had shone from above and was meant to be. This is for you, Elle. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick this up. I am so excited to try this. I've never used a loose translucent powder before. I have heard that it goes everywhere because it is so loose, but I'm really excited. I still stand by my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, which I did pick up another one of because I hit pan on my first one, so that's just a repeat. Another thing from Face of Australia was their sheer lip crayon in macaron. When I looked at it, I thought it was their limited edition lip crayon ones, and I was like, oh yes, I've heard so much about these, I'll pick it up. And I picked it up without kind of thinking, but I actually really like this colour. I haven't got anything like it in a lip crayon or a lipstick form actually. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. It's a really gorgeous mid-toned pink, and I think it's perfect just to slap it on. It stays on, it's glossy, it's moisturizing. And yeah, another brand that I hadn't tried much of was the brand Models Prefer. So I picked up a few things from them actually, and the first is their Infinite Color Foundation. Now this claims to have a 12-hour wear to it, but the thing that really drew me to this, as sad as it is because of the color. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how light and pale this is? I have a feeling that this is going to match me pretty well because, as you can see, I have Edward Cullen skin, and that's pretty much the only reason that I bought this. Doesn't have a pump, unfortunately, but in saying that, I know that Models Prefer actually sell separate pumps similar to like what M.I.A does in like their brush section. I'm very excited to see how this will last on my combo skin. Hopefully that is a winner. Another thing I picked from them is their Essential Brow Kit. Now, from the back of the packaging, I got the light to medium, by the way. It looks like a very ashy toned kind of product, especially the wax, which is something that I was very keen to try. But when I got home and I looked at it, I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but it's a much more warm toned brown. Now my eyebrows are not warm toned, they're definitely more ashy. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but I'm hoping that this is going to work out. And the last thing from Models Prefer is their Perfect Canvas Mattifying Primer. Now this was a definite YouTube made me do it moment. Ash from Ashley Green Style here on YouTube. Definitely go check out her channel. I'll leave it down below. She's a wonderful, wonderful girl and her videos are amazing. So she recently hauled this and I was like, oh my gosh, I've had my eye on this for quite some time now, but I was still trying to use up my Face of Australia Face Base Primer, which you would have seen in a couple of my previous videos, and she said that she really liked it. So of course I picked it up. I'm very excited to try this. I'm always kind of on the search for a nice primer, and because this says mattifying, that's an instant winner because of my oily T-zone and my combination skin. So another thing that I picked up from L'Oreal was one of their Colour Infallible eyeshadow pigment things. I have one of these already in Hourglass Beige and I absolutely love it. Highly, highly, highly recommend this to everyone and their mums and their mums' dogs and their mums' dogs' siblings. This stuff is amazing. It is the most pigmented eyeshadow that I've ever come across, and the Hourglass Beige one is perfect for highlighting the inner corner of the eye. It reminds me a lot of Steeler's Kitten. Now I don't own that, but I have swatched it many a time at M.I.A and it reminds me a lot of that. But in my haul I picked up 15 Flashback Silver. I've been wanting a silver eyeshadow for such a long time now. I just don't own one really in my collection. And I was tossing up in getting the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Silver Strike. But when I saw this, I was like, I think this would be much better investment because this is very long wearing, very creamy, very pigmented, very buttery, easy to apply, and I thought this would be so much better to get like an eyeshadow rather than an eyeshadow base, which I would have to put an eyeshadow over the top, and because I don't own a silver eyeshadow, it seemed pointless to me. So that's why I picked up this one, and I'm so excited to start using this and maybe film some tutorials with it. The last thing that I picked up from Essence was their I Heart Extreme Volume Mascara. Now I've heard a lot about this. Again, Essence is very cheap. It was even cheaper with the 40% off. I'm constantly in the search for an amazing mascara. I have way too many in my makeup collection, but I don't know, I have very high hopes for this. I also picked up one of the infamous Australis Velour lips. I got this one in NYC and it is the red colour. These are supposed to be like a dupe for the Lime Crime Velveteen matte lip glosses, and I do like it. However, I find it to be quite drying, which I guess is expected because it is a matte lipstick. Another repurchase was my Maybelline Master Precise. If you haven't tried it or you haven't heard of it, I'm sorry to say, but you've been living under a rock. Where have you been? Honestly, this is the best liquid eyeliner that I have tried. It applies so easily. This is like my third or fourth one of these, guys. Like, this bad boy is amazing. Highly, highly recommend. If you haven't got it, get it. Period. So very recently, Maybelline brought out a whole bunch of new products, and I decided that I needed some of these in my life. One of them, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I bought it because I know I didn't need it and I know these things don't work for me, and that is a nude lipstick. This is a part of their new kind of nude lipstick range. It's still the colour Sensational one, but this one is in 732 Raisin Beige. And you are all going to kill me because you can obviously see that this is like way too pale. I don't know what I was thinking. I swatched it on the back of my hand when I went to a different Priceline. I was like, oh, that's so pretty. Maybe it'll work this time. Maybe this nude lipstick will be perfect. When I got home and I put it on, I look like a corpse, and I just think, thank goodness this was 40% off. I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Maybelline Colour Sensational lipsticks, but this colour, I was stupid. I should not have bought this. But it is a really nice formula. It goes on super creamy, it's pigmented, it lasts a long time, but the shade, I'm stupid. I don't even know why I bought it. Anyway, something that I am very excited about is the Maybelline Shine Free Foundation Stick. I've heard a lot about foundation sticks, especially this one and the Napoleon one, except that the Napoleon one is incredibly cakey. This one, however, looks very lovely to apply. It is in 110, which is this gorgeous pale shade for me. I can't wait to try this. I'm so excited. I'm most likely going to do a review or on my blog or like a first impressions video, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Alrighty, so the last thing that I picked up from the new Maybelline ranges was the Big Eyes by Eye Studio Light Catching Palette, and this one is in 01 Luminous Brown. This is incredible. I am so impressed. Maybelline, you have stepped up your game in the eyeshadow department. I own a couple of their palettes and their eyeshadows are nowhere near as pigmented as this is. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on camera how gorgeous these eyeshadows are. They are so pigmented, honestly. I'm doing like the lightest touch. They are so buttery, smooth and pigmented. I haven't tried it on the actual eye just yet, but I can assume that these are going to be incredible. I'm so excited to try this and maybe do like a whole eye look just using this palette. So let me know down in the comments below if that's something that you would really like to see. And the last two makeup products are these lipsticks. Now, one of them is by the Rimmel Moisture Renew range. Now, I haven't tried any of their lipsticks in this range, but you know what? I'm so glad that I picked this up. I mean, the packaging is beautiful. I'm loving this purple. Now, this one is in 330 Sloan's Plum, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a really dark burgundy plum shade and it's amazing. And the next one that I picked up was the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in 663 Avova Violet, and it is this really dark violety. It looks kind of black, but it's not. It's a really dark purple shade. Amazing. I'm so excited to start wearing these darker lipsticks for autumn and winter. Okay, so that was all of the makeup. Now I have this other bag. And this contains some skincare and some hair care. The first thing that I got was the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant. Now, I haven't seen this one. I've only seen the one that I previously bought, which is in like the black bottle, which doesn't have the keratin in it, but this stuff smells amazing. Like, I don't know, I don't even know. It just smells like shampoo, but like really nice shampoo. Is that weird? I loved my other Tresemme heat protectant, so I'm excited to see how this one kind of lives up in comparison to it. The other hair care item that I got was the Toni & Guy Creative Extreme Hold Hairspray. It comes in this sassy purple bottle. I think it's about $16 for this thing, but this and a couple of other Toni & Guy items were actually on sale down to $5. So I was like, why not pick it up while I can? Two products that I'm so excited to try and have been extremely late on the Indeed Laboratories bandwagon, but it is Eyeshadow, I think that's how you say it. Eyeshadow and Hydroluron. These are on sale. I think they're like 30% off. I have wanted to try these for the absolute longest time, but I didn't want to fork out, I think it's like $30, $40 individually for each of these, but I think these came to about $10, $15 less, so I picked both of them up and I'm so excited to try them. So the Eyeshadow is an instant for reducing the appearance of puffiness, dark circles, while targeting fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet and tired eyes. Perfect for the uni life because there are many late nights already and it's only just begun. And yeah, I'm super excited to try this one, and of course the infamous Hydroluron. So this is a moisturizer with the most purest form of hyaluronic acid. Now that is supposed to be wonderful to increase the skin's hydration levels and minimize the need for frequent topical moisturizing. So increase the skin elasticity and reduce surface roughness. Now I've heard a lot of people rave about this, so I'm excited to finally have this in my hands and start using. A new product that recently came to town was the Garnier Micellar? I don't know how to say it, I don't do science. But this is the Garnier cleansing water that is apparently a dupe for the Bioderma Praline H2O cleansing water makeup remover type thing. This is all-in-one, suitable for all skin types, so I'm extremely excited to purchase this. You get 400 milliliters and I think it is, recommended retail price is like $12, but then like Bioderma is 250 mils for like $30. It's ridiculous. So if this is a dupe, which I will do a comparison post most likely on my blog very soon, this will be my new holy grail kind of makeup toner slash remover. I've heard again lots of good things about this, but I will see how it goes and I'll let you all know very soon. If you've made it through this far, like, kudos to you and props to you. We're on to the very last item now, and that is the Maybelline Total Clean Express Eye and Lip Makeup Remover. I own the Neutrogena makeup remover. It's like the oil-free one in the purple little tube, and I don't really like it. I feel like it leaves a lot of like oily residue on my skin, but I'm expecting good things. I've heard a lot of rave reviews about this and I'm excited to have it in my possession. Alrighty, so that was my absolutely gigantic Priceline haul. Be sure to comment down below and let me know anything that you picked up during the Priceline 40% off cosmetics sale. And be sure to give this video a super duper thumbs up as always if you liked it, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. Thank you so much if you are, and I'll see you hopefully next week. I'm so sorry I've been very absent lately, honestly. This is the first kind of free moment that I've had to actually sit down and film a video for you guys. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!